Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you can look me up at my ministry and the charities that I support at garethcahoon3@gmail.com on PayPal. Or also you can look me up on YouTube where I have really funny created playlists. All you need to do is scroll down to the bottom of my YouTube page and you'll find them there. This one here is Keir Starmer's double standards on show again. Keir Starmer said that Donald Trump should stay out, or that Donald Trump and Elon Musk should stay out of Britain's business after Henry Nowak was killed. So if that is the case, Keir Starmer, and you want people to stay out of other countries' business, then why are you getting yourself involved in Israel's affairs and putting money towards a fund which is probably our good old tax dollars going towards a Palestinian state? Not on my watch, mate. The UK, Canada, Australia launch a new Peacebuilding. Oh yeah, a Peacebuilding my ass. A fund to support a two-state solution as critics question Palestinian incitement. The United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, have launched a joint international peace fund to advance a two-state solution, but I call it a two-state dissolution, between Israelis and the Palestinians, marking a new diplomatic effort by the three countries to support long-term peace building in the Middle East. Will try to tell the Palestinians and the Arabs to stop firing rockets and building tunnels into Israel land, and Israel will not do anything about it. The initiative announced last week by the three nations' foreign ministers following trilateral talks in the UK seeks to support grassroots organisations working to foster dialogue, my butt, and trust between Israelis and Palestinians. Each country has committed 1 million, so that's 1 million of our tax dollars is going to be going to fund a Palestinian two-state solution, and plans to seek additional contributions for international donors. According to the British Foreign Office, who doesn't want to get involved in any other conflicts, you're right, will prioritise long-term peace building between Israelis and Palestinians. If countries would just get out of the road and let them do it, they could work it out. But nations get involved. France got involved in 1967. America got involved. The UN got involved. And all it's done is perpetuate the violence. Root causes and conflict and support a sustainable two-state solution. Yes, two-state solution. A two-state solution means Israel's dilution, and that's why I can never support the two-state solution. I want one state for both people. The Foreign Office added that the initiative complements existing efforts to provide humanitarian support in Palestine, crack down on violent settlers, and support the 20-point Gaza peace plan. The announcement followed talks between UK Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper, Australian Foreign Minister Penny Wong, and Canadian Foreign Minister Anita Anand. Them names give me confidence, don't they, you? What do you think? Cooper framed the two-state solution as essential to achieving lasting peace and security in the region. If it was going to create peace and stability in the region, Israel has offered the Palestinians the two-state solution 5 times in their history. One time alone, they offered the Arabs 98% of the contested land, which meant that it left Israel a slither of a state. And guess what? The Palestinians give the three no's: no peace with Israel, no recognition of Israel, and I can't remember the other one. But there was three no's, and they had 98% of the land, and they still said no. Do you know why? Because they're not interested in the two-state solution. They want Israel's dilution and to get rid of the Jewish state. And that's why the two-state solution is dead on arrival. The announcement followed talks between Secretary Yvette Cooper, Australian Foreign Minister Penny Wong, and Canadian Foreign Minister Anita Anand. Cooper framed the two-state solution as essential to achieving lasting peace and security in the region. Peace, justice and security in the Middle East depends on the two-state solution, and it is why our countries have recognised the state of Palestine alongside the state of Israel, Cooper said. The UK, Canada, Australia and France officially recognised the state of Palestine last year, despite objections from Jerusalem and Washington, which argued that such a unilateral move constituted a reward for Hamas's October 7th massacre of 1,200 Israelis and the kidnapping of 251 people from Israel. Cooper argued that the new fund complements broader diplomatic efforts, but too often Middle East peace is seen as an issue only of international diplomacy, with generations of Israelis and Palestinians have grown up with cycles of conflict and violence. We also need to support the local community organisations who are building dialogue, peace and trust across communities, the British Foreign Secretary said. That is why the UK is launching the International Peace Fund with Australia and Canada to support those working tirelessly to foster understanding between Israelis and Palestinians communities and create the conditions for the two-state solution to live side by side in peace. Yeah, we've seen what peace happens when Israel lives side by side with the Palestinians, and nobody wants that. In addition to promoting peace efforts in the Middle East, 3 countries pledged to combat anti-Semitism, that's a joke altogether, and strengthen security for the Jewish communities at home. Anti-Semitism and anti-Israel sentiment have risen sharply across much of the Western world since Hamas's October 7, 2023 attack on Israel, with Canada, Australia and the UK among the countries reporting significant increases in anti-Jewish incidents. Earlier this month, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney acknowledged the severity of the problem. The crisis of anti-Semitism in Canada today is specific. It's severe and it demands a targeted response, Carney said. Canada's civic compact is failing Jewish Canadians. Canada announced in March that it would invest $10 million to strengthen security around Jewish schools and synagogues amid the rise in anti-Semitic incidents. Yes, do you see this? $10 million to strengthen security around Jewish schools. Why is that, I wonder? Are the terrorists looking to attack the schools where Israeli children are in? And they're talking about a two-state solution? My butt. Canada announced in March that it would invest $10 million. While back in a two-state solution, the UK, Canada and Australia did not address ongoing concerns about anti-Semitic content and calls for jihad in Palestinian Authority educational materials, which critics argue undermine prospects for coexistence. Yes, the school books call for the slaughtering of Jews wherever you find them. It shows Palestinian mass murderers as heroes and tells the children that their only job in life is to be a shaheed or a martyr in English. 3 countries also drawn attention in Europe. In May